Perhaps our first association with the word Galapagos is the name Darwin. Darwin's visit to the Galapagos Islands had a resounding impact on the formation of his theory of natural selection. A rather unmotivated and failing medical scholar, Charles Darwin accompanied Captain Robert Fitzroy as a travel companion and naturalist on the HMS Beagle.
His book, The Voyage of the Beagle, is an account of his worldwide journey. When setting off from England in 1831 for a 5-year voyage, Darwin had little ambitions of groundbreaking scientific research. After surveying the coast of South America, the ship stopped over in the Galapagos Islands. During his visit to the islands, Darwin noted that the unique creatures were similar from island to island, but perfectly adapted to their own environments, which led him to ponder the origin of the island's inhabitants. The Galapagos fur seal can be from 4 to 5 feet long and 60 to 140 pounds. Galapagos fur seals are found primarily on the Galapagos Islands or in the waters of the Pacific Ocean near the Galapagos Islands. During the breeding seasons, populations are observed in the northern and western parts of the Galapagos Islands, and they are non-migratory. Galapagos fur seals are nocturnal foragers. When their prey migrates closer to the surface of the water at a depth, the seals can reach them. Their diet consists primarily of fish and mollusks. Galapagos fur seals are found on the rocky shores of the Galapagos Archipelago, a group of volcanic islands off the coast of Ecuador. The islands are characterized by a cool season and a warm season, with average sea temperatures being relatively high. Galapagos fur seals take shelter in the shade of boulders and caves or even under lava edges. They follow the Humboldt Current when in the deep waters of the Pacific Ocean. Galapagos fur seals are polygynous, which means a single male mates with multiple females, with the males establishing a territory and defending groups of females. The breeding season occurs once a year from August to November.
The gestation period is about 12 months with the delayed implantation, and they give birth to a single pup at a time and begin estrus 5 to 10 days after giving birth. The Galapagos fur seals have the lowest reproductive rate of all the seals. Pups are not weaned until the ages of 2 to 3 years, which causes sibling rivalry if a second pup is born before the first is weaned. After many cases, the older sibling will kill the younger sibling, or the young pup will starve to death. Pups begin to make trips to the ocean at 6 months and will begin to forage themselves at 12 months. However, they rely on milk until they are fully weaned and become independent at 2 to 3 years. Females become sexually mature at 3 to 5 years, and males reach sexual maturity at 7 to 10 years.
Thousands of these seals were killed for their fur in the 1800s by poachers.
Starting in 1959, Ecuador established strict laws to protect these animals.
The government of Ecuador declared the Galapagos Islands a national park, and since then, no major poaching has occurred.
Despite the laws, another tragic blow to their population occurred during the 1982 to 1983 El Niño weather event.
Almost all of the seal pups died, and about 30% of the male adult population was wiped out.
The population is relatively stable and is now on the rise.
Since 1983, no major calamity has occurred to decrease their population significantly.